What's going on? It's your boy Corey T, and I'm back with another video, man. I've been missing the action. I do apologize, man. You know, life kind of hit me to the side a little bit, then to the other side, and I had to just get back right. But with that being said, for the ado, I'm back on it. Today's video is sponsored by Lame Doing Tats. Recently, I just got tatted. I will show you guys his work. I really appreciate my boy for getting me right. If y'all ever in the Jacksonville area, Duval County, slide through my boy's shop. You know what I'm saying? Lane Doing Tats. I'll put his information over here somewhere or over there somewhere. I'll put it somewhere so y'all can, you know what I'm saying, link up. With that being said, I support those who support me. And all I can say is thank you. Let's go ahead and get into today's video. I do have a few questions I do want to hit on that people ask me. Somebody said, so does the share price mean the amount of money you would get if you sell it? The share price is not well, let me go to my stocks real quick. So right now, the share price for me is 96.33. That's not how much I would get. Well, let me break this down. Technically, yes. 96.33 times 5 is how you get to, you know, that 482.41. If you don't believe me, I can do it real quick. 96.33. And my shares is what? 5.007. Let me see if I can get a calculator in here. 5.007 times what I said. I just said like 3 times. 96.33 times 96.33. 482.24. 482.41. I got a few more decimals behind the 7. So yes, that is how you get the amount that if you decide to sell all of it, that's how much you would get. That's what that top number to the right is, 482.41. So to answer your question, does the share price mean the amount of money you would get if you sell it? Yes. What you do is you try to buy low, you sell high. If you buy it at like $80 and then it goes up to 97, you just made a profit of $10 off each share that you own. And I mean, technically it depends on how many shares you got, but yeah, you get the moral of the story. Another one said, one question is, putting $1 in the stocks even worth it, and what would be the lowest you recommend? I recently bought 1 Bitcoin. Oh wow. If you bought a Bitcoin, wait, hold up. Oh, you probably saying you bought a portion of Bitcoin, or you saying you bought a full Bitcoin? Because a full Bitcoin right now, my guy, is 20,000, and it's going down. It's been going down today and this week. The month is only showing that because of today, but the year, yeah, it's been going down. So you probably bought a dollar worth of Bitcoin, maybe, or are you saying you bought 1 Bitcoin? Because that's, like I said, 1 Bitcoin is 20,000. If you buying 20,000, if you dropping 20,000, you don't even care about put no dollar, no stocks. You know what I'm saying? So I figured you say you put $1 into Bitcoin though. If I'm reading this wrong, then correct me on the next video. But yeah, well, first off, let me answer your question. Yes, putting $1 into a stock is worth it. Yes, simply because if you keep doing it, it'll eventually build up. If you want to put $1 in a day, that's 365 days in a year. You end up putting 365 in. Now you have probably close to 300 shares in a sense when it's all said and done. And if that stock does decide to flip, as I'm hoping mine does, let me go to my water drop. Right now I'm negative 100. I ain't tripping about it. It'll do whatever it's gonna do. But I got 329 shares. So if it decides to flip back up, your boy gonna be in there. But if it decides to go down, then I kind of lost out. For those who are new to the channel, I say if you ain't willing to put in more than, don't put in. I was talking to that. Don't put in more than you are willing to lose, because at the end of the day, stocks is just, you know, the roll of a dice. You just gotta, you know, take it for what it is. Right now, my portfolio is at 1703.53. Today it kind of dropped. This past week it was up, and then like I said, today it kind of just plummeted down on me. My Chesapeake Energy stock has still been going up. I should have cashed out maybe yesterday. It was at 120, my total gain, but right now it's at 97. I'm gonna still kind of hold on to it. Like I said, Chesapeake Energy is my go-to. It's the only stock that I personally found that has always been kind of elevating in a sense. And just today, like I said, was bad. This week though, this week went from 95.13 to 96. So it's been increasing. Just today it had a minor drop. And granted, it's Friday, so who knows? Somebody probably was like, hey, I want my money out real quick. I need to go have fun this weekend. And then when I get paid on Monday or Wednesday or whatever it is, I'm going to put my money back in. Come on, man. Y'all got the alarms going off. But anyways, what else we got? We got Twitter. I'm waiting on Twitter to come back around. As you see, Twitter is increasing. If Elon Musk buy Twitter, I could see Twitter price going up. If he don't really commit, it's been speculations where it's like bots and all this extra nonsense with, them trying to make the final agreement on things. But honestly, I wouldn't buy a company if y'all got bots running different pages, or people just can have computerized users and all this. Hey, if the bots get eliminated, I think Elon Musk, or if they can prove that it's not, nothing going on weird with the bots, I think they can get right. But it said Musk targets ad tech firms and Twitter sue over takeover deal. Yeah, like I don't know what they're doing. They keep arguing back and forth about that. Yeah, I personally would have been looking at them sideways too, because if I want to buy a company and y'all talking about y'all internet, y'all resources ain't really what it is, be looking at you kind of funny as well. Virgin Galactic, they've been kind of just chilling. I'm negative 40 right now. I was before. I can't remember, but it's been dropping. And I just been holding on to that as well. I got 9 shares. Not really too eager to, sell those. Sono, I did the same thing. Sono made a great change, as you know, from that. And then I recently bought it. I got 30 shares and I'm negative 84. So as you see, my purchase range is from 100 to 400. I don't try to go over 500 when it comes to certain stocks, because I'm personally not willing to lose that much for one stock. So like my water drop, let me explain that. Negative 103. So 300, like I said, 329 shares. If it flipped, I'm not gonna be mad at all. I could see it going back. Look, in one day it went back up. So who knows? Who really knows what's gonna happen? And people get so stuck on, the stock is dropping. The stock is dropping. Like, you should sell. You shouldn't buy this. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. Come on, man. Take a chance. And user testing, I'm down 129. They making me mad. I'm mad about this. 35 shares and I'm down 130 from my 300. It's all good though. I'm gonna see what they're talking about. One thing I like to do, you guys, let's see if I can get right. I ain't gonna be able to get to it from here. One technique I like to use. Is, who is that? User testing, stock forecast. And this is just a way to kind of see what's gonna happen with the stock potential. 52-week high, 1598. 52-week low of 414. Let's do what's within the past month. Within the past 6 months, what's the highest? The past month was 11. Past 6 months, excuse me. Past year was still 11. That was the high. Let's go max. The highest was 1340. So they got a prediction of 52-week high of 1598. So I still kind of got faith, but if it dropped to that 414, then I'm gonna be looking a little crazy, because these never change. However, but you don't want it to drop that low. Most people set their stocks at a custom, withdrawal rate type thing, where you can set a certain percentage and then it'll take your money out as soon as it hit like a 1% or 2% decrease or increase or whatever. Personally, I don't do that. I just kind of go and check, and see where I'm at. What else we got? I still have the, different, stocks that I follow. So yeah, really, I haven't invested in anything else extra. I just been kind of playing the role of the 1703 because I was at 16 for a while and now I'm at 17. So it's been ballparking like I'm negative 322.70, but this past week it was like negative 200. So I was making money, and Chesapeake Energy is already a game for me if I decide to cash out. Um, and what I really should do, this would be a good technique for most people getting into it. When you finally reach a total gain and the gain is more than the amount or about the same amount as one stock, see, I'm at 97.31 as gain, and the share price right now is 96.33. If I took out the money that I invested, then technically I won't be losing if I keep my total gain 97.31 in, which is technically at least one share, and take out what I invested, and I won't even have to touch this anymore. But I could take my money out, then add more money in, but then I'm losing where I bought my stock in at a cheap price. So it's tomato. You take a chance, but that's if you want to cash out. I'm doing Chesapeake Energy for the long run because once again, you go to let's look at their prediction. Stock, Chesapeake stock. I'm talking about cheapest stock. I'm looking at it all wrong. Chesapeake stock forecast. And they got a median target of 124 with a high estimate of 176 and a low estimate of 106. So 106 is the low. So with that being said, I might just rock out and hang out in there a little longer. And let me see if they have a 52-week high. Let me see if they provide that for you guys. 105 is the high. 52-week low is a 50. So these are estimates now. And as you see, it's even after hours they show you they show you what it's doing. 96.10, and then it shot up to 98.25, and now it's at 96.10, 96.56. So it's going up and down within the hours or minutes or whatever you want to call it. So it's been kind of going up and down. And today it opened at 100. Let's see. Yeah, it was at 100. So being that it was at 100, it's possible. Like, I technically lost money being that the stock was at 100. I didn't even check. I didn't even peep that. Where it was at 100 at. Oh, at the very beginning at 9:30. That's why I missed it. As soon as they opened, it was at 100. And then it dropped down, and then it went to 98, 97, and it kind of dropped all day. But this week, like I said, it was popping this week. Look, Thursday, it was at 101, 102. So it can reach 103, 106, as a median and kind of build from there. Now, if I see it start going back down, I might take out, if it get the total gain of 50, I might take my money and get out of there. But I don't see it going down because it's been one of the best stocks to really invest in currently. Let's switch gears. I want to look at Bitcoin real quick. I want to look at Bitcoin and check out how Bitcoin has been. I have not invested any more money into Bitcoin. I just been kind of watching what's going on. As you see, it has its spikes from when it was high and it dropped. The year, it's just been decreasing. It'll shoot up, it'll drop. Same with the month. The lowest it was this month was around 20,000, and now it's back at 20,000. So go figure. And that 20,000 is today's price. That's right now. So yeah, Bitcoin is here for the long run, but just to be throwing $100 in, you gotta I'm watching it like close. The cheaper it goes, technically that's when you want to buy in, because if it does turn around and do what it did before and shoots back up, then you can rock out. Right now I'm at $617, so I could take out $617 And yeah, but that's how much Bitcoin I own. That's the price currently, and that's all I've been doing. I was on the road where I was like, I'm gonna put $100 in every week. Nah, my guy. Only because I just didn't want to get too lost in it or have too much of investment, in Bitcoin. I got to see really what it's gonna do, and just playing with different numbers and trying to see if it'll be worth it. I was taking, once again, with Bitcoin, you take the amount you own and then times that by the price for Bitcoin, and you get your profit. So if you own 1 Bitcoin, you technically own 20,000, blah, blah. If that 20,000 go down, you technically own whatever the price of the Bitcoin is. But then you technically be in the negatives and you've been lost money if you decided to put 20,000 in. So with that being said, this was an update. Hopefully it wasn't too long. Hopefully it's straight to the point. If you guys got any other questions, I am going to start doing more techniques and, little tricks on, when to buy, when to sell, because that's what's most important when it comes to these stocks. Right now, like I said, this is just a pilot episode where, I'm just kind of show you guys, hey, this is where I'm at. This is what I got going on. And if that negative keep dropping, boy, we gonna have some problems for real. So yeah, with that being said, this your boy Corey T. With further ado, I'll be trying to get to y'all questions and comments as soon as possible. I think I'm gonna start trying to do videos on Thursday, drop them on a Friday. So y'all just be on the lookout for your boy. And once again, thank you for sliding through. So yeah, that's just an update. We out.